Great Monday evening, May 10th, 2021. To God be the glory for the closing of another beautiful day. Lord willing, 2 months from now, someone will be out of teenagedom and into the 20s. To God be the glory for the last 2 months. Hopefully the Lord will continue to bless and show His will as we're all transitioning to bigger and better things and higher heights. We are in the chapter of 1 Kings, the 12th chapter, and we would have gone to Proverbs 10 because of today's date. Well, of course, I would say the first verse of Proverbs 10 is always appropriate. Yesterday being Mother's Day, and still, I'm sure you received gifts where you were sending off well wishes or asking people how was their day, and hopefully you blessed someone's soul. Well, the greatest blessing is for a parent to behold a child, an adult, whoever, if they're walking in the way as they have shown them. And it says in verse 1, the Proverbs of Solomon. Now remember, the last chapter of 1 Kings 11, Solomon passed. And remember, he took upon strange women, strange wives, and he started worshiping these small g gods and just went astray. Well, these are his proverbs. So that goes to show that we have to guard our hearts. We got to be careful because any of us can just be pulled down. It says the Proverbs of Solomon, a wise son maketh a glad father. No one else can have so much joy. We're going to hear of so many celebrations this month with graduations, and weddings are coming up, and just so many great occasions. But then the second part of this verse says, but a foolish son is the heaviness of his mother. So we know that we were passing a graveyard yesterday, and I was telling him that I don't want to put that burden on him as far as being buried in a cemetery. I've always wanted to volunteer and to donate my body, my remains, for medical science. Maybe someone will be in the donors list and they might need one of my organs. Well, then that's something. I'm not talking about the heaviness of the heart, but I want to be able to see the fruit and the blessings while I'm alive, and to have the celebration of a wise son, not to just live a life of stress. I think every parent wants that of their child. I was listening to Rick Warren. I don't know if you ever heard of him, author of Purpose Driven Life, and he was talking about his son and how he struggled for so many years with mental health issues, and he eventually took his life. It was a very sad occasion, and he was talking about the weight and how it was the worst feeling, and to see that sight of the son being carried in a body bag. You're talking about a weight, but even in the midst of that, the Lord was able to minister to his wife and Kay, and even in that heaviness, they were able to have lightness because the Lord was able to minister to them. And for that reason, they're able to minister to so many people across the world who's dealing with children who are grappling with so much. So what are we saying? That the Lord could take our heaviness, our sorrow, our stress, and make something beautiful if we will listen to his counsel, and he wants to minister to all of us. Did you have anything from Proverbs 10? 4, yeah. He becometh poor that dealeth with a slack hand, but the hand of the diligent maketh rich. What do you have to say about that?
Slack meaning like lazy, and dealing with the slack hand that can mean the work that you do, like homework, schoolwork, how you deal with other people. Like if you're lazy with other people's like emotions, and you're not attentive to them, and you're just like, you don't care, you just like lazy, like okay, like I don't care about that, I'm not caring about how I'm affecting other people. And also like lazy with I don't know, like what you eat and stuff like that. All that can make you feel poor. It can make you poor financially. It can make you be poor and deprived in like your friendships or relationships, and it can make you like poor in your health. So.
Ooh, all around the quality of life. Yeah, that's good. Well, that's wonderful. And we need the wisdom, the instruction, the guidance of the Lord. And that has something to do with 1Kings12, where Rehoboam, he was Solomon's son, and he was asking counsel of older men and his peers. And he kind of didn't listen to the older men, but then went ahead and listened to the advice of his friends. Listen, the Lord will direct us as far as the counsel that we should listen to and follow, so that we could have a good quality of life. Yes, the Lord has come so that we might have life, and life more abundant, in our work, in our health, in our career, in everything, in our family life, so that we don't have to be a burden and have heaviness, but we can have the lightness and joy of the Lord. Amen. Have a good evening. Enjoying the presence of the Lord always.